Okay, this is a video examining the take function in Microsoft Excel. The take function can work with other functions like average and filter, and we'll be demonstrating that. Here's the note that accompanies this lesson. So let's look at how I compile this data firstly. Very important this because it gives a bit of information around ChatGPT. I recently worked at the largest iron ore open cast mine in the world and asked the data capturer in the equipment maintenance department to give me some info. The info then allowed me to ask AI the following question. Provide 30 records of data regarding the upgrade and or maintenance of equipment, including the following fields: date, equipment, cost per hour, description of equipment, department involved, hours of use, manager in charge, and then the total cost as a product of cost per hour and hours of use. Here's a snapshot what ChatGPT did for me. Pretty good. Please note that although that is calculated, when you ask ChatGPT to download the Excel workbook, it doesn't provide that as a function, it provides that as a value. So please note this info is completely fictitious. Alright, so let's have a look at the data as it was given to me, and there I have the data, and I in fact recalibrated here. So that is a calculation. That is that multiplied by that over there. Okay, right, so there's the data. I actually converted it to a table, so formatted it as a table. Okay, so it's got nice filtration buttons on the top and so forth. Okay, I created an extra record here, and that you'll see has a purpose later. But let's start using the take function. Let me get my notes to the other screen. A bit messy this, I know, but I'm not that experienced a YouTube user. Okay, so let's have a look at take. All right, take syntax is equal take array rows and columns. Okay, all right, example. All right, so let's go take here equals a take, open bracket. All right, the top 5 rows of a range. So let's go and select that entire table over there, and then we will comma, and we'll say 5 rows. There we go, and it's done it. 5 rows over there. Okay, that's one use of take. Let's look at another use of take. Take the last 3 rows of a range. So we go equals take. I'm not going to edit the first one, I'm doing them separately. Equals take. We select the range again. Okay, comma minus 3, and even at my age I'm beginning to learn this. There we go, the last 3 which you can see over here. Pretty cool. Okay, alright, now let's look at take the first 4 columns of a range. Okay, so that's slightly different. We won't have 1 comma, we'll have 2 commas. So equals take, okay, open brackets, select the entire array once again. Alright, and then comma comma 4. Okay, and we'll have the first 4 columns of that range. I'm going to delete that just so that I've got more space. So what if I wanted to use take with the average function? So let's firstly perform a take here. Equals a take, open brackets. Alright, I want to take the total cost last 5 rows. Okay, so comma minus 5, close bracket, there we go. But what if I wanted to perform an average of those last 5 rows? I click on that first cell, and up here I'm going to say average, open bracket, and close my bracket again, and that will give me an average 206. But watch here, if I were to add this data to the table array, watch that average, it changes. See? Lastly, what about the filter function, which can be used in a similar way to the way the take function is used? Watch this. Equals filter, open bracket. Okay, let's filter from this entire table, comma. Now we specify which column we wish to filter. I wish to filter that column. Right. and now I specify the criteria of the filter: greater than or equal to 9 hours, close bracket. That then produces all records, just like the take, where it is greater or equal to 9 hours. Pretty smart.